Red Leader here. Haven't listened to all the videos. I'm about 30 or 40 back. A lot of accusations been thrown old Red Leader's way, and I'm ready to address them. I'm ready to address them right now. Would like to come clean with my corruption that had nothing to do with the trial.
Due to a terrorist attack at the end of our last episode, for your peace, freedom, justice, and security, the Empire has taken over the show.
You're at the Empire's Dojo. The Empire's Dojo. Taking over the show. If you search your feelings, you'll see there's no wrong dealings at the Empire's Dojo. The Empire's Dojo will throw you off the tower with absolute power at the Empire's Dojo. This is the Empire's Dojo. Welcome to the Empire's Dojo.
This is the Grandmaster Jedi George coming at you live from the Empire News Network. Here today we are interviewing the Supreme Chancellor, our own Count Breyer. Now, Count Breyer, we just had a court case on Senator Grand Admiral Count the Trustworthy Dak. I've got to ask you, hear the testimonies of the people after your decision that you made.
I'm happy to see that justice has been brought back to the galaxy.
According to our survey, 100% of the people in the Empire agree with the judge's decision. And when asked, did anyone disagree? That was fact-checked to be false. Now, as we can hear these decisions, you hear and notice one common theme. Everybody was happy about it. This court case was about 50-50. Then all of a sudden, you make your judgment and everybody agrees with it. There is no dissenting voices on your decision about Dak. How did you do it? How do you have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to pull this off, to bring all the Empire together, no dissenting voices, everybody with one course of happiness?
Because when one citizen is charged, we all are charged. And I try to take that into account with finding him guilty and also seeing how it tortured his soul and the remorse that was showed. I tried to serve both sides and show there's going to be, in a galaxy as big as this, a little give and a little take.
Now, Supreme Chancellor, on a more sober note, at the end of our last episode, a terrorist calling himself Master Whistleblower came on and accused Solid Gold Leader, Dak, me, and you of a conspiracy of behind the scenes. Now, I really don't want to give a terrorist a platform, but many people in the Empire are listening to this lunatic and maniac.
I will just let everybody know on this page there is corruption from the Chancellor, and Grandmaster Jedi George is behind it all.
Could you say something to our universe to maybe bring people back to their senses that this person obviously doesn't know what they're talking about?
As to the validity of a terrorist, a so-called whistleblower, who fans the flames of conspiracy all across this galaxy to unknowledgeable citizens of wayward planets and planets that do not have access to accurate news, because there is a lot of fake news going on out there, and people would like to believe the things that they don't understand. If you just say that it's the boogeyman's fault, they believe it.
Now, Supreme Chancellor, here at the Empire News Network, we're fair and balanced, and we're going to hit you with the hard questions. There's something that you have said that I want to publicly bring to the forefront.
Whether you are a politician or a pilot, whether you're a Jedi or whatever else you may be on this page, I've seen a lot of solidarity coming together.
People are starting to take this comment and run that there is Sith in the galaxy. And as the Grandmaster Jedi, I can confirm there are no Sith. There have been no Sith for over a millennium. So can you please clarify this statement that you are not confirming that there are Sith in the galaxy?
Well, I have been told, and I do believe, there haven't been Sith for over a millennium. But I also think a lot of people, including the Jedi, fear what they do not understand. And anything that the Jedi don't understand is considered unnatural. So, I could assure you, there have not been Sith in a millennium.
Supreme Chancellor, few know that the emergency powers that you have are actually just that, emergency. They're temporary. But because of the situation that's been happening over the last week from the trial and the discovery, allegedly, of Red Leader 1, I don't want to condemn him before his time, but as Grandmaster Jedi of the Jedi Council, I move to make your temporary powers permanent. And so all we need is for a senator to also confer, and this will be done. If only we could think of a senator.
This is the emergency broadcast system. All normal broadcasting has been discontinued during this emergency. This station will continue to broadcast, furnishing news, official information, and instruction as soon as possible. I repeat, we interrupt our program.
Hello. Good evening to everybody. Senator, Grand Admiral, Count, your champion, the people's champion, the very first champion of this Lightsaber Dojo, the holder of the signed autographed Hayden Christensen lightsaber. I'm here because there's a lot of stuff going on in our galaxy, a lot of division, a lot of corruption, a lot of confusion. We have people on the outside of our Marco Polo page trying to corrupt it. We have terroristic idealists trying to come in at our page and won't even reveal who they really are. But tonight, my heart yearns, my heart longs, my heart is hurting, it's troubled. Because there's no peace and there's no prosperity in our galaxy. Something that I've always stood for since the beginning of our Marco Polo page, since the beginning of our Lightsaber Dojo. So tonight, I have a big announcement. Tonight, I hope to announce this plan that and the power that has been invested in me being the top senator in our galaxy. The announcement I do have is this. I, Senator Admiral Count Dak, the champion, with the power that I have of being top senator in this galactic empire, give full power, the emergency power that was given to our chancellor, I give to him permanently to bring peace and prosperity to our galactic empire.
I thank you, Senator, for the humble position you've bestowed upon me. I accept, with reluctance, the chance to form this new galactic empire. The wisdom you and Grand Master Jedi George have shown this day will be written in the archives for generations to come.
In this time and state of emergency, I want to put up a video for you to watch.
So Red Leader bought safe passageway for Star Killer and Mando. In return, he used his powers to kick Supreme Leader. Is that what we just seen?
The galaxy has grown silent.
Now, as we can see, Anakin Skywalker and Jar Jar Binks, who are not undercover people for the Empire, are pointing out that Red Leader 1 is the one to put a hit out on you, Count Breyer. Some people are even saying he is the master whistleblower himself. Red Leader 1, our administrator, part of the High Council. What do you got to say about these very serious allegations to Red Leader 1?
As to the attack on my life, on my person, my name, the Red Leader, and to the conspiracy that has been brought against me, it has left me scarred. I have been forever changed by these religious zealots. It shall not go unpunished. It shall not be overlooked. I'm going to change things now. Every single person that has come against me, that has tried to take over by eliminating me, they shall now face the full wrath of this new galactic Lightsaber Dojo.
Supreme Chancellor, we're coming to the end of our episode, and I was told that you have a few announcements on who will be hosting the next episode and the future of the Empire Dojo.
And your first host for the new galactic Lightsaber Dojo, because make no mistake, you are now in an empire, is going to be Grand Admiral Count, the first champion, the only true champion, the Honorable Darth Dax. See you next time.
Everybody lightsaber dojo fighting. The Emperor was using force lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. All the Jedi had to go in hiding. There was Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. They could run faster than Darth Maul. He was a blast until he was cut in half. Anakin was the best you ever seen at pod racing. Obi-Wan said, can I train the kid? He's much too old to begin. Everybody lightsaber dojo fighting.
I'm afraid that every single person that tried to attempt to take my power shall indeed lose theirs.